Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and in this video we're going to break down the new Dainese Axial D1 and D1 air boots available at RevZilla.com. So what you're going to see is an update to the Axial D1 race boots. Now this is a boot that has been a staple in Dainese's lineup since 2011 without change, and I think that speaks to the popularity of this specific boot. And even when we're talking about the updates that you're going to see this year, they are very few and far between. There's just a few little tweaks that they've added to update this boot over the very popular Axial D1. Now if you're looking at this, this is a pure race boot. There's really no other reason that you're looking at the Axial D1s. These are designed to go inside a Dainese race suit. So some other people have used them inside additional race suits and they've had some problems because the Velcro on this tears up the inside of their suit. So one of the main changes you're going to see this year is that the Velcro has actually changed. So it's not nearly as aggressive as the Velcro was in the previous boot. Still works perfectly with Dainese race suits. But if you are using this with another manufacturer's race suit, it has less interference and it does not tear up as easily the inside liner of a competitor's suit. But really when we're looking at this, the main change you're going to see for 2019 is there is now a perforated air version. Previously, there was no air option, so you were just out there with your feet sweating in the summertime. You now get a little bit of perforation in the leather. If you do not want the perforation, you can still go with the traditional Axial D1 for the non-perf version. But again, that's the main update that we're going to see. Sizes still range from 40 to 47, and they fit a half size small. So if you find yourself between two sizes, you definitely want to bump up to the larger size. Now the price has not changed. So even though there has been an update to this, the price is going to stay at the $520 mark. So just keep that in mind. Dainese is not increasing the price for the additional features you're going to see here. So really breaking this down, the new that you're going to see with this boot is, again, the air version on this. You're now having a magnesium toe slider. So the previous version used a stainless steel. It's not going to be a magnesium toe slider at the front. And you're also going to have the magnesium heel protection at the back on this. Still going to be reverse zip entry. Still going to have the same sole. So if you look at the sole, and actually I have the old version right here. If you pull it up, the sole is pretty much identical. 3 out of 10 on the rigidity scale. And what that means for you is it's great feedback for you when you're on your motorcycle. And just taking a look at the two boots side by side, again, you can see how very little has changed. Even when you're looking at the design of the toe slider, it looks very similar. It's just that you now have magnesium in the newer version. But you can see the Velcro change that we were talking about earlier. So it is a much sleeker Velcro being used on the new boot. When we're taking a look at this guy from the back entry point, when we open this up, really, for those of you that aren't familiar, this is that race boot that Valentino Rossi has used for years. It's designed to be worn inside the Dainese race suit. And you have the bracing system on this is a combination of carbon fiber and aramid, and really that's what's giving you the protection on the inside. So massive amounts of protection. You do have the internal lace-up system, and then you have this Velcro design in the back, which allows you to fine-tune the fitment so it fits your ankles specifically. So there's a lot of adjustability with this specific boot and how it's going to actually fit you, and a lot of protection built in there. So you do have the full bracing system. It is a hinge system, but you get the lateral protection as well, so your boot can't, or your foot can't twist over. So a lot of protection baked into this, even though from the outside it looks a little bit different than what you'd expect from a traditional race boot, where you have the big exoskeleton on the outside and it goes over top of your race suit. This one, again, is designed to go on the inside. The only other change you'll notice is on the inside of this, for the medial grip section, it is now going to be a microfiber on the inside, and I'll just pull that other boot back up. You can see that it has changed just a little bit in the design on that one, but really you're looking at the same boot with a few minor tweaks, and this has been a favorite for a lot of folks for years. So if you've been an Axial user and you're just looking for the newest version, that is what you're looking at here. If you've never used the Axial D1s before, you now have 2 different versions to choose from, and if you spend most of your time on the racetrack in the summer months, I would probably be looking at the perforated version. So if you're not sure exactly what pair of race boots is right for you, your motorcycle, your track setup, now would be the time to reach out to one of our gear geeks at 877-792-9455, or you can shoot an email over to cs@RevZilla.com, and one of our gear geeks can walk you through all the different options available for you when you're selecting your race boots for this season. I want to thank you for joining us for this look at the Dainese Axial D1 and D1 Air boots. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.